can
I mean,
watch
we've got
the VOD
everything.
after.
We got Vito, we got Tejo, we got Waylays.
I might
but it's
be
still not what I
uploading the
expected because I was thinking about it earlier. I was
onto
like, oh, maybe
YouTube
Crazy Guy will go back to playing. You know, the Tejo.
after this actually.
It's been
I
looking
think I will do
good.
that.
Now
I'll
that you
upload
kind of have
the
like the
full VOD
normalized util and everything like that.
with the
it's point
gameplay and
reach,
everything
which is a bit of a
onto
rarer sight when it comes down to Abyss.
YouTube,
I
so
still
you
don't
guys can
think I've
watch it,
seen anyone get
you know,
ulted
with the
off
full
the map
gameplay.
by
On the map.
Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, I don't think it
I think
definitely
it's
hasn't happened
fine
in
if
Tier
I
1, I don't
upload the
think.
game,
Yeah,
the VOD
that I
after.
can recall.
I would go look
We're
that
waiting
up
for
and
it.
then I
Maybe
will.
today's the
I'll do it if I can. I'll update day one as well if that's
That's
possible.
very true.
It's a little tougher.
It was one of my first thoughts though when we unveiled Abyss back
But
in
for
Master
live,
Shanghai.
I can
Yeah,
only
doing the show
do
match, but
what I'm currently
still
doing.
haven't seen it. Maybe this is going to be the time. I don't know. I also just don't know what to expect at all from either of these compositions. I just know that I'm excited to watch it.
Very
So let's go
huge
ahead and
game,
get
by the way.
into map 2. See if RRQ are just going to be closing this one out nice and easy. Continuing to have the upper hand over Gen G in 2025, or if Gen G can take this a distance, get over to
Let's
Split.
go.
Now it should be noted that we continue to have Charon on that Sentinel role.
Okay.
So curious to
Lucky
see
I'm
if it's
still on
going
the
to
silver.
be
Okay, we
something
don't have
that we
UI
stick
now.
with, or
Okay, that's
something
great.
they're experimenting
We
with
don't need a
during
UI.
SVL.
No.
Gen G's going to be on the attacking side as we
Okay.
wait for the overlay
X
to
Vero.
load up.
Okay,
RRQ
triggering the
on
interceptor.
defense. Don't get confused with the double
Zinx
vetoes here.
dashing in.
Yep. Quick little
Relay.
refract back as Jemkin's
Refrag
going to be
back
taken
out.
down.
Karen
Shouldn't have the
taking
HUD
a
up
fight
here,
against
short
Jemkin
deployed.
here and
There you
winning.
go.
Okay,
Now
here we
there's
have the
people
UI
attacking.
again.
Where's the HUD? For now, Dust's going to
Okay.
settle. It's going to be
They
a little
left
bit of
B
damage suffered
completely
here
empty.
by
Look at Zinx
Charon,
still here.
kill in their favor. And now a pivot across as word comes in from Zinc saying it's been all quiet on this B side of the map.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the
Watch
map
out for
change.
X
Look at
Vero.
how quickly Xfero is able to catch this
They
on
want
the
to see
flank.
this coming.
Can't land the kill,
Oh,
though.
can't find the kill.
Can't land it, but does get some decent damage
Okay,
across.
they will get the front down.
Rocket
But
tags
this is
down
gonna
to
be a
40.
very quick retake.
Just trying to make it
Okay,
a little bit
just
easier
planting
for
in the
their
corner.
future endeavor. As
Getting the wrong read
goes
over there
out 'cause she's
planting.
trying to get him there with that salvo, but change up on the plant
Lakia
spot from Lakia.
okay, gets spawned.
Doesn't mean that he ends up getting stranded a
Okay.
little bit. Charon able to
Karen?
find Crazy Guy, finds a third.
Oh, Karen.
And Texture
Texture.
will collect the final
Okay.
2. Pistol goes the way of Gen G.
Nice pistol
opening
round.
up here on the attack.
It was a really good reset from Gen G because you know that you had put in work against the veto over on the B site initially. Then you get the kill over on the A side, and then you just reset. We have the numbers advantage. If they started rotating, great. If they haven't, we still have
Okay,
the bigger numbers. If we go over to the
taking
B
that
site,
fight there.
they're able to make
Okay.
their way in. Sure, they get caught off, but I think in
I
fact,
didn't really pay
getting caught by
attention to
Xfero
where the
there in mid,
veto
or from
util
mid
was,
rather,
which I should
all
have
but
done.
secures the fact that the site should be empty. Gives it that confidence.
Okay,
Seems like he's still in a
it's like
good
there's
mood.
some-
Yeah, singing his
just
favorite song,
the
asking for a
interceptor
gun pickup.
here with a TP here. And he's gonna play
Got a
in
Marshall
mid,
in hand.
and he
Charon
can
does have one as
TP
well.
out if needed. Okay,
You're going to look to play them in. And
okay, Texture.
go chest shot.
Getting the
Jemkin's going to
first
be
blood.
taken down.
Oh,
Okay. Crazy Guy living up to the name. Caught there, but
Okay, Karen.
Charon with a quick adjust, finding Vanya in mid.
Okay.
Gets rid of Xfero as
Marshall's
well.
just farming.
Clean shots off the Marshall. As Spot looking for the hip fire. Texture
Okay.
will fall.
Gets a dingo to
Zing
Zing.
on to Zinx.
I don't think
Kill
much
not
will
B.
come from that. Okay, he's just
There's
gonna
Crazy
die.
Guy
Alright,
is going to go ahead and bring this round to an end.
they didn't
brutal.
lose any guns.
Landing on the rock.
Okay, mate, they lost the Marshall.
Just ends it quickly
But
for all
that's
of
fine.
us. Moving on, Charon with some sharp shots, and suddenly just
5-0 start for him.
yeah, briefly in my mind, I'm just thinking, what would Charon Chamber look like? You know?
Yeah, there was a world where that was going to be played here on this map. It was a thought that had crossed my mind.
Karen
Maybe in the
Chamber.
future, if this
They
all
will
goes
probably
well.
farm. I mean, Karen's just mechanically insane.
Decent enough start going into the bonus now.
Alright.
Good amount of firepower
Actual
here for
video
Gen G.
setup now.
As Marshall's
Interceptor.
involved into Guardians.
Trap. TP out. And he's holding on to the last one.
Dog for Zinx as well.
But Karen, what do you have to do? Just trip to
A little
hold
bit of a
this.
veto standoff on
Money
B as
playing
wow.
Zinx.
Okay. It was just full timing.
Yeah, hard read on it. I guess
This
Astra
is the
knows how
TP.
Astra
I
plays.
think that's the TP.
Knows that the team's going to want to use that dissipate.
Lock-in
Monyet
now.
just getting
Mon-
another
I mean,
spam kill
Monyet
onto
is just
Lock-in.
destroying them.
Anyone else want to cross?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to cross the smoke?
This is the
Xero
Nebula of
finds
Death, apparently.
Baron as well.
Karan now dead. That linger towards B. It's a solid catch for Xfero. Puts RRQ in a very good position. Now just the 2 players left standing. Ash and Texture to try to see if they can put a dent in this or if it's just going to be
Genji
a
are
flawless.
going to the correct
The Vandal and the Guardian, so if they
side.
can even get just 1 kill each, it's not the end of the world for Gen G. It's about an even ending.
Still thrown into A main. Should give RRQ all the info that they really need to start repositioning over towards this
No
B side of the
RRQ
map.
should know.
30 seconds left.
They'll have the cell. Okay,
Okay,
never mind.
Xero
Setup's gone.
goes down.
Well, yeah, it's a free site now. They'll still be cautious entering in. They'll note that the interceptor has been set up as well. Keep that in mind for the future round. Spike planted, and look at Ash moving forward. 2v4, so you want to get those kills as early as possible. Not the best angle for multi-kills, but he'll work it as much
There's
as he
still
can. A
some
crossfire
danger
set
in the
up.
round.
So the smoke, the footsteps now going to be heard. And oh, just
Okay.
a little bit frazzled. Texture now swooping in around the
Texture.
back. Able to find one, swaps the weapons immediately.
TP's
out.
out.
Back over here onto the site, but they have no idea where he's gone to. As he now manages to
Gets
strike.
Guy.
Texture,
Oh,
it would
got
have to
pushy.
be an ace clutch. He's looking for
Oh,
it.
nice
Jemkin
try.
saying, not today, Mr. 3K. RQ get themselves on the board. It's still relatively good damage here for Gen G.
Yeah, I mean, you get 3 kills, you take away 3 weapons, another piece of armor, and you get the spike plant. Gen G's okay with that round. Just feels like it might have been doable, so that's where it feels a bit unfortunate. But overall, veto duels,
Okay.
sometimes that happens as well. A well-played round for Gen G. RQ just count their blessings.
Oh, I wanted to see Texture's player cam at the end of that one. Surely he started feeling it. Now going into the buy, Dimensional Drift online.
Exactly, he's got his ultimate. They can go very
Wait,
aggressive
dimensional
with this.
drift for texture on now.
Still
Okay.
trying to just bait out some information
Xero
initially.
doing the same setup, but just having a TP here.
Well, it's gone now.
Jemkin finds texture.
The one player from RRQ that you don't want to encounter in mid. Jemkin with a clean 1 tap.
Okay. Interceptor towards here.
Now, if
Oh,
you
wait,
take a
no,
look
this
at the
one.
minimap,
This the
Caron trying
trip.
to work the
Okay.
other side,
Here's the
especially now that
TP
you
for
lost
Caron.
power in mid. That B side doesn't feel so safe anymore unless you can push out forward.
I did think that
Looking,
Ash
see
was
if there's
just gonna
any
be
peek
playing
outs, see if he can catch
Senti
an
and
early
not
peek,
Smoke.
early catch on the A side. And
But
RQ is
this
patient,
is
thrown out in mid, spots 2
fine, I
again,
guess.
and says, okay, they're still split. They're not snatched just yet. With only 50 seconds left on the clock. Now it's going to be A, but during that time,
They're gonna go towards
we
A.
see another star added in from Monyet. He's prepared for the eventual push in.
Very well set up to
There's
try to
another
dissuade
start
this.
to
Now the
delay.
sash rate going to be lobbed in. Dash
Zinx
up and over the top there for Zinx. And he
gets
does
in,
manage to find
sticks
Monyet.
it,
Picks him
and
down,
actually gets
draws the
2
shorty, and
kills.
Zinx kind of goes crazy here at backside.
Spike down.
Being said though, Jem getting crazy, guys. Still able to find some
Okay,
value.
crazy
Jemkin
guy.
just going to be sliding away here, waiting for the reinforcements to get a bit closer, given that he's down to 21 health.
3v2.
Caron
Jemkin's 1 HP, 1 shot.
forward, hunting a bit here. Would love to try to get rid of this waylay. Nice and early.
Oh.
Tries to go with a wide
Oh,
swing,
what?
and Jemkin absolutely destroys. And now the plant, he's just not going to be able to go for it. Doesn't have the time, and
Nice
Jemkin,
try.
doesn't have
Jemkin's
a
a
care for that
beast.
at all. 4K going to be scooped up, and that ties us 2-2.
Expertly played by Jemkin. Does
Very
everything
nicely
he needs
played
to
by
hold on to the
Jemkin.
side, and there's just bait, fight after fight until they run out of time, eventually finishing off the final kill as well. Earns him the conversion paths going into the next round. But Zinx, I mean, whoa, okay, what in the world? A nice little dodge with a triple Lutz.
Look, I mean,
Left.
just wanted to double check it because I was pretty certain that he had never played the Waylay. I was correct in that, but he's also never played a duelist in a trackable game. Suspect that he's got plenty of experience playing in solo queue, but it was pretty damn clean for a guy who's showing that off for the first time because he's only played
This is
Cypher,
Zinx's
Vice,
first game on
Viper,
Waylay
True Sentinel.
AJ,
in a
yeah,
pro
it's just
setting.
pure Senti.
That's pretty big.
Well,
He's doing pretty well so
he's
far.
one away from the convergent paths, but Jemkin does have his
Still
online.
same setup for Xero.
Situated on the opposite side of the map where Ash is just trying to see if there's going to be any forward push out from the B side defenders. Going to be seen though, so Gen G Going to start getting
Okay,
clustered up,
Gen G
ready
just
to
gonna
strike
group up,
onto
go
A.
for an A pop.
This is one of the best ways I think that Gen G can try to get a little bit more of that advantage.
Thrown in,
Okay,
up and
here
over
you
to the
come.
side, saturate towards backside. Has one
Karen
pushed
using
away
that
for now.
TP to
After stuck into the
entry.
corner,
Okay.
looking to just try to flush him
Appreciated
out.
that
Should
last
be a
one as
minor
well.
tap of damage there as Karen does swing
The
forward.
Rico
Ends
weaponry.
up losing his life.
Spike planted.
Damage on a
cross
crazy
that
guys.
bridge.
Push out of the smoke. The Bucky not going to connect.
Seems-
Cushy
oh,
finds himself a
Cushy.
second as Texture now falls. Lone
Okay, Lucky
cleared
gets one.
just for safety measures as
Gets out.
able to backpedal.
Ash, how much
here
can
at
you
the
do?
ready as Ash is trying to go on the flank,
Not
but
much.
Jemkin is just far too wise to it. Far too prepared. Avoid the shock darts.
Nice try.
They flush out the enemy Sova. And RRQ gain
It
the
was just an
lead.
eagle. It was just an eagle.
A good hold, but what I was saying was Gen G, if RRQ's not ever going to push out from any side of the map, just got to use the fact that they're going to be holding defaults. You can use that veto to deny any of the util that's going to try to delay you and get in. The problem being
Spike planted.
that you're not going to be delaying something like the gravity well if it's going to be activated. You can't just completely disrupt all those stars. So that's, you got to pick and choose if you're going to try to bait out those star usage from Manyan a little
Okay.
bit early to
Let's see what
negate
Gen G
them.
has.
You just have to run to the other side. Because the moment there's even 2-3 seconds of delay, that's when the
A
backup
different setup
arrives.
for Xvero now.
What we make of that you can destroy the
Interceptor
stars.
here.
But
Straight
they
here.
all, each and every single one has the same
TP.
health as a barrier mesh.
Okay. And a very good play out B from RRQ. Okay.
Honestly, I think
Seems like
Veto
Gen
players
G
would
is
take
speeding
that.
up into
I'll
A.
take it.
Okay.
Looking to push
Triggers
forward here
the
on the A
interceptor.
side, a little bit
Gets
pacer
broken.
from Gen G. On yet here at Heaven, ready for a pre-fire, and
Oh,
all Zinx
gets one, but it was
right
not the
into it.
plan.
Spike planted.
Wasn't even the intended target. Spike does get planted. Lockheed does have a Hunter's Fury.
No.
Conversion pass from Jimkin.
Interceptor out.
And Karen
He's
is
out as
TP's
well.
out. Texture and Lucky are finding one
One
each.
crazy guy gone. Cosmic
But the
Device is
divide
committed
here.
But now the dimensional drift goes
Okay.
in just so they can have full
This
vision. Shock
Texture.
dart lobbed in. Gravity well going to be
Okay,
set. Monyet able to find one. The
oh,
shock
the
dart
shock dart's
connecting.
nice.
Monyet taken down, and now it's all an
So?
Xvero. The 1v2.
Oh,
Fury
you
going to be
invest the
committed.
Hunter's
Xvero
Fury.
desperately trying to find the angle. Lockheed able to hop away out towards
No, no, no,
safety.
no, 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 no.
Time not
no.
quite there, but oh!
But there's no time.
The shot is
But the
Xvero will
damage,
take everything out of their
the
grasp.
recon damage.
Cannot deny
and the
Gen G
Hunter's
from tying
Fury.
it up.
Not sure who comes
Oh,
out on top of that
God.
one feeling better, considering that the round still goes
I mean,
over
you
to
can
the other
change it however
side,
you
but
want, but
Xvero absolutely sends
the
a message
the manner that
to
you
Gen
want
G.
is
No more
rough.
shenanigans under my watch. An incredible attempt here on the retake. It's just a couple sharp shots right before the Cosmic Divide is able to fully enable
And
itself.
now, yeah, here's the evolution. Is that what it's called? The veto.
Going to be happiest about it, but and it's probably going to be slightly favorable to Gen G. I mean, yes, 2 ultimates committed, but did get 2 out of RRQ plus the win.
Yeah, but look at this Outlaw
Shenkin.
looking to get so much
Outlaw
value.
here.
Everyone's
Oh,
on half
Ashton.
armor.
One shot everyone.
He does get
It's
tagged.
a wall bang.
Knocked down to 42. Rough go of it so far here for Ash.
Immediate
Gen G
reaction
after
from Gen G
seeing
to
that,
re-clear this. They
they're
pushed
just
out
gonna
so
come
far on
back,
the side of
re-clear
RRQ
this.
that Gen G knows if
Will
they
they
don't at least put
find
some counter pressure on this,
Xvero?
they have zero
Xvero
control of
does
the
have a
map.
TP to
But
get
do
out.
they think to
Can go
check the
here,
box,
to here.
especially if Jemkin purposely baits from the site?
This is
They're not
dangerous.
even gonna go
but-
for it.
No,
They
they're not
think it's
gonna-
yeah.
Gen
into this, so
G heading
Be a
back
decent
towards
read on the
A.
trap, because one of the things that you can do with the veto is play in those forward angles. You've got that cross cut to just go ahead and try to TP out.
But the bigger thing for RRQ is they know they haven't fully come back to B, so they can stack 3 people on A.
There's a conversion pass to
Surging
Heaven.
path's going to be sent over
Not
towards
gonna really
tower.
get
but
any value.
Backpedaled away from Tsukushi, not going to get
Oh,
caught by that
the
one. Monyet
breach.
going to be
Oh.
stunned up, and crazy guys there with a bailout. And Zinx does fall. A kill apiece. The players here on A, and
No.
one found on the flank as
Oh.
well. Xvero trying
Okay,
to
you
join
put the
in.
B anchor,
Just get intercepted.
but they're gonna be there
G now gonna
earlier
be
than
sprinting
you
over
are.
towards his B site, but it's being matched.
Yeah,
See?
Jemkin's already here.
Cognizance here in case the pump fake. Monyet does
Okay.
go for the
Oh,
late
he
linger,
legs
but with
him.
the spot there on the Lakia. Knows this is going to be the
Oh,
commitment.
Lakia.
Lakia finds one hell of a shot.
10 seconds
Not,
left.
or rather, the
Fine.
Armageddon going to be lobbed in, but he is stunned
No
up,
time.
taken down. And Cushy has this on lock. Lead reestablished.
Again, costs a lot to make sure that they're able to hold on to it, but hold on to it they will. And as I was saying, the fact that they still leave Xpharaoh right next to the box, sure, the trap play doesn't result in frags, but it gives you the information to stack the other side because Gen G never fully commits, and Gen G's probably scratching their head thinking, I mean, did RQ just gamble? Did they just fully rotate? We didn't see them holding on to B main.
Timeout.
Okay,
So
timeout.
a little bit of a curiosity, and that's gonna call for the timeout.
Close in the score line, but these rounds, a couple of mistakes, some disjointedness here from Gen G, looking to be corrected. I'm sure that RRQ more than happy to have this breather as well. Get some words of advice from Jovi, try to avoid just how chaotic this has been.
And some Gen G and Texture, of course. Mainly an icon, really, of VCT Pacific at this point. We've got some fans cheering on RRQ,
Okay.
despite it being in the middle
RQ
of the
still
week.
has some
Sure,
Korean fans.
could have been an overseas trip or resident of Korea cheering on. Perhaps, I mean, some Korean fans have become RRQ fans towards the end of the year as they were able to send DRX to champions.
Very true. Now, let's see what this is. Just, I mean, it's just full classics.
Let's see what they decide.
Basically, no investments really
Full
here from the side of Gen
classics.
G. I mean,
Jenkins
at Borderline
is
thought they were
gonna
just going to jump
farm.
off the side of the map.
I mean, hey, you're not going to be able to get some frags. We'll see how the first duel goes and if they make up their mind afterwards.
Okay.
Should be noted that Ash also having a bit of trouble logging into this map. 0 kills so far. 5 deaths.
I mean, Ashra is a
Almost
really
already
difficult
decent
agent
damage
to
just
play,
trying to get across
especially
there.
if you're not used to playing controller.
And he's spotted and he's stuck.
Timing and everything is rough.
Got a bit of a suspicion
So I'm not
on
too
his
surprised
position.
that Ash is on fragging out.
Sliding forward. I wonder if maybe they try to cause a distraction and have him
Okay,
jump around the
Kale
back
going to
side.
spot.
Clear of that, but Jemkin just continues to play forward, finds the second shot, Lockheed dead, and Zinx has to use the dash just to go for the exit.
Jemkin just farming.
Bloom of the Nebula just trying to block off the vision so the spike can be recovered. It's been, but G are still very far away from getting themselves onto one of these spike sites.
Well, they'll just take their chances on the other side of the map where Xpharaoh's waiting with full util.
I have the spike.
Got the trap, he's got the interceptor. Interceptor
30
being
seconds
used
left.
as you see the smokes come out. And this is one of those things about this site. You basically have to throw util from far away.
Clears it,
Okay.
spots the first, saw the
There we go.
second,
One.
swings back in, and Ash well, gets
Okay,
himself on the
Ash
board with
gets
that
on the
kill.
board.
Spike planted.
But Kush,
Crazy
I'm
guy
crazy
skirting
guy.
around the top
Oh.
here. Does take it down. Karon
Okay, I mean,
Hold
yeah,
on.
very low
deals a
health.
bit of damage. Ash
on.
recovers a weapon,
Oh,
finds
okay.
one. Can't get rid of Jemkin though.
Okay, I mean, Karen doesn't have a gun.
Now Karon doesn't have a rifle. Still just gonna have to be that
Okay.
classic, but Monyet
Bit
checks over to the
dangerous.
side. So decent damage. I think a lot closer than we might have anticipated given the 0 investment from Gen G. But it's RQ now stretching the lead.
Yeah, if you're a Gen G, I mean, you got the spike plant. You were able to build up a little bit more econ. Otherwise, especially given the first 2 deaths, it was going to be a tough round. You're not going into an eco assuming you're going to
Little bit of
lose, but once you
danger in
lose
there,
2
but
people, it
all
does get
good.
pretty tough. And especially on a map like Abyss, those long sight lines on the initial entry makes it quite difficult.
I want to kill this guy, but I don't know, like, there's another.
Which guy?
Which guy, crazy guy? I mean, what?
Okay.
Be right back.
Back onto a bye. This could be a major make or break round here for Gen G. Jemkin
Jemkin
front,
breaks the
clearing
trip,
trap.
runs out of refresh.
Decides to back away
Just
with
gonna
that.
back up.
Okay, this time it's
Okay,
going to
but-
be a committed full re-clear from
Oh,
Gen G.
Xpharaoh.
The trap once again set by RRQ.
The interceptor there just behind the pillar. They try to go for this. Well, going to be sent instantly here,
divide.
just trying to protect Xpharaoh's position. The
They
drop
check.
down, quick little
Oh,
refract.
he couldn't get
They
out.
managed to get the punish
Punished him.
before he could use the crosscut to
Okay.
get out to safety.
No, you don't have.
That's an incredible read.
Wait, when did Karen
Even though
ult?
they didn't quite check it the last time around.
Okay, I didn't even notice that.
Sometimes you gotta wonder about how
But,
desperately
okay.
quickly they wanted to try to clear out that
Look at the
drone. What are
plant.
they hiding? What are they protecting? A decent little sus out here from them.
Karen.
Smoke's now starting to fall. Karen
Okay,
able to find
Zinx.
one.
Nice.
Gets the other
Nice
two.
shot.
That's Monyet now. Left alone. Hounded
Okay.
down by Texture.
Nice from
Gen
Gen
G.
G. Nicely navigated the trap
The
play
timeout
in
call
main,
ahead of the buy ends up working a
and it's a
treat.
timeout.
Solid little read, good setup. And once again, bring it back to just one round separating.
It's been an incredibly close map, honestly, even though it feels like RRQ should have had the better flow of things in a lot of these rounds. Gen G not backing down from the fight. And with this re-clear over on the B side,
Let's go.
that's going to pose a different question for RRQ. They cannot rely on that veto to get them all the information on the B side.
Okay.
Here's when we see this evolution come through from
A
Xfero.
bit of a half
been
buy
online for quite
here
some
from
time.
RRQ.
Hasn't
They actually don't
really
have good
really
money.
needed to use it.
Okay.
Caron is about to
Pretty
lap
big
him
round for.
as far as builds are
Yeah.
concerned.
I do like this changeup.
If you're Gen
Just
G,
now put the
if you
veto
win
in
this,
mid.
it's probably
Looking
gonna
at the
be
breach for extra delay power if you spot
minimum
an
a 6-6
attack coming
half.
onto the B side. And meanwhile, you've got 3 members who can shift quite flexibly in
Oh.
mid.
Right on the rope, there's the spot,
Oh,
there's the kill.
okay.
Jemkin immediately taken
And
down. Switch to the exit.
Karen, okay.
Caron
Now
dialed in.
these two,
The
the
reload gets the
Oh, but-
double tap. Xfero
okay.
gone. Caron,
kills Xfero
one-man
anyway.
wrecking crew here in round 10.
I've seen enough.
Karen
Give me
builds
Charon
up his
Chamber.
ult again.
Bring it out on split.
Oh, please.
Xfero has yet to
I've
use
seen
his
enough.
ult,
Give me
and
Charon
Karen
Chamber.
is on for an
right
ace.
there with you. Well, he's got a 4K.
Karen?
Can he do what Texture's on allowed?
He's not one shot.
He cannot.
Ah.
And Ash
Okay,
is there
Ash
to
to
go
use
ahead and pick up
Okay.
the last piece.
Let's pay attention to these vetoes.
Great round from
Both of them
Caron.
have
Gen G
veto.
tying up at 5-5
How about the
with
rest
a
of the
chance to
outsiders?
regain the lead.
Conversion path for
It just had to
champion.
be the veto that they get caught by a mid. The fault line was so good. It was a good trap set up by RRQ, but he's able to cross cut out.
It was a
That
good
just
attempt to
keeps the
try and
distance.
punish the mid player, but
Spike planted.
Karen just TP'd out.
아 그러니까 할래 말래. 밑에 개. 아 조용히 좀 해봐. 밑에 개 짖다니까.
Texture's trying to bait him with some music here. He just says, please be
Okay,
quiet.
damage drift. Texture is so tough.
I was waiting for Texture to just swoop out of nowhere and try to steal it away from
Yeah.
him, given that Caron stole Texture's last attempt to get an ace at a global event.
Oh, they're so funny.
So hello,
Oh,
hello,
this
hello
time,
bank
maybe
player.
it's Ziggs' opportunity.
Okay,
he's
Ziggs.
pursuing, he's looking for a little bit more!
Oh, what?
And now he's on for the ace, Manyan. It's gonna be hightailing out there. You're gonna
Just run
imagine
in.
Texture
Manyan's
screaming.
jumping down.
He's
Oh,
trying to
he
plug
jumped
his ears,
on.
but Manyan, he stops him. A wry smile.
Oh, that's toxic.
some
That's
hearts
toxic.
across the
That's
stage.
toxic.
Last round.
It's a
before
Google
the
play flawless, but
That's
Manyan says,
toxic.
I'm
That's
going out on
toxic
my
as hell.
terms.
Where's the honor in
Where's
Valorant?
the honor?
Where has the honor gone, Manyan?
This is
So
disrespectful to
unprofessional,
the
Manya.
esport.
Oh
This is
my
disrespectful.
goodness.
Wow. But
Can't
what a
believe this.
round here from Zinx.
A huge
I
run from Zing.
Just blew
This
up
is
the whole
what-
middle of the map, honestly.
what we
Wow,
wanted to
that
see.
double. And this one, too. Nice and calm, honestly.
할래 말래. 기다려 두 거야. 아 그러니까 할 거야 말 거야.
Oh.
Oh, it's so good, but we're right
Okay,
into the action.
Right back in.
Dimensional
Dimensional
drift here
drift.
from Texture, but it's a very empty sight at the moment from the RRQ. Easy guy should have been spotted there, but now
Texture's on
getting everybody
the
in
edge.
position. One
What the
charge
fuck?
away from having a rolling thunder.
Is the
To
evolution?
have the conversion
I
pass as
assume
well.
Xfero will use this as well.
Gen G's kept the distance.
Okay, stun doesn't
And across.
affect Carrot.
Caron tapped by that
Conversion
one.
paths doesn't
The
affect
evolution
Carrot
is
either.
in play, but he's
Loses
going to
the
be taken
fight,
down
though.
right off the rip. Texture now going to
gets
be flushed
one.
out as well.
4v3.
Push coming through. Zinx
Zinx gets
only able to
one.
find the one
Okay.
before getting traded back, and
The
now it's
Vito's
going to be
kinda
the player
stomping
advantage for RRQ.
That's not
Double
gonna stop
shots
him.
available.
He's immune.
You get a kill off of that one. Maybe we get him the Hunter's Fury, but now he's just not going to have the
He's
time.
immune.
As the darts go in, but they do not deal
That's
damage.
veto value.
Xfero
That's veto value.
wondering when we're going to be seeing that ult. He finally uses it, and he mitigates the shocks to get RRQ a 6-6 half.
Yeah, really good ultimate against a lot of these post-plant utility. Just not going to be affected by most of it. You can just ignore it. It takes some time to get used to the fact that you can ignore it, but if you put in your time in
It's
the
a
lab,
Google play flawless, but
That's
Manyan says,
toxic.
I'm
That's
going out on
toxic
my
as hell.
terms.
where's the honor in Valorant?
Where's the honor?
Where has the honor gone,
This is
Manyan?
So
disrespectful to the
unprofessional, bro.
esport.
Oh. please be
Okay,
quiet.
let me coach you.
Then you
Texture so tough.
I was waiting for Texture to just swoop out of nowhere and try to steal it away from him, given that Charon stole Texture's last attempt to get an ace at a global event.
On the
Oh,
score.
they're so funny.
Go over to RRQ, but if you consider...
Well,
Hello,
this time,
Ben Clear.
maybe it's Ziggs' opportunity.
Okay,
He's
Ziggs.
pursuing, he's looking for a little bit more!
Oh, what?
And now he's on for the ace, Manya. It's gonna be hightailing out of there. You can
Just
imagine
running.
Texture
Manya's
screaming.
jumping down!
Oh, he jumped off!
Watch
Manya,
Gen G one
he
more time
stops
before he
him.
has to go.
A wry smile.
Oh.
See the return of Lock, yep.
I mean, listen,
converting.
this is just not a fair
Oh, okay.
comparison.
They actually don't have
Although,
good money.
this man's going for Zings.
This
Okay.
change up.
Pure Gen G.
Jemkin immediately
Nothing
taken
And-
down.
Zings, but it's the Locky of Valorant.
This is to the exit.
Karen, okay.
Charon
No.
pretty dialed in
These
here.
two,
Well, the
the
reload gets the
Oh,
double
but
tap.
Ziggs,
Sparrow
okay.
gone. Charon
Kills Xfero
one-man
anyway.
wrecking crew here in round 10.
I've seen enough.
Okay,
Give me
kills
Karen
Xfero
Chamber.
again.
Bring it out on split.
Oh, please.
Xfero has hit
I've
all
seen
black
enough.
shuffle.
Give me
Okay,
Karen Chamber.
One for an ace.
They're with
I
you.
would agree with that.
Well, he's got a
I agree
4K.
with that. And I
Karen?
think a
Can he
big
do what Texture's
part
not
of-
allowed?
He's not
Yes.
one
But we
shot.
talked about
He
it
cannot.
briefly during the break, but I
And Ash
think
is
that
there.
allowing
Go
Charon
ahead.
to be a bit
Pick up
more
Okay.
the last
proactive,
piece.
Let's
more
pay attention to
mobile
this
on the
video.
map.
Great round from
Both of them
Charon.
have-
Like
okay.
Gen G
Texture.
this
What do you
tying
got?
up at 5-5.
Four-man
with a
push
chance
down
to regain
mid.
the lead.
Conversion path.
Quad
Close
walk
to
That
down
to be the
mid.
veto that they get caught by a
No
mid.
one
The fault
home.
line was so
Yeah,
good. It was a
RRQ.
good trap set up by RRQ, but he's able to cross cut out.
Joining in
It was
from
a
tower.
good attempt
the
to
distance.
punish the mid player, but
Just for a little bit of free fire, trying to
Karen
find
just
some
keyed
damage.
out.
Pushing
Yeah.
his tank once. Super consequential.
He's-
Rush forward by
Texture's
the
trying to bait him with some music.
Finding one, finding
Just
two.
please be
And oh
quiet.
boy, it's all falling to pieces here for Gen G.
Texture so tough.
Power if he
Minimum.
spots that.
Saturate does go through, and Jemkin
Meanwhile, you've got three
takes
members
them
who
both
can
down at
chip
backside.
flexibly.
Damn near flawless.
And
RQ
Oh.
spotting the lead. Kill
Okay.
Jemkin.
Bunyap bought so much
And
time hanging out in spawn, just waiting for the rotate green,
Karen,
waiting for the
okay.
flank.
Okay.
The
Draws
last
their attention, and then gets him into a little game ring around the rose. Texture's trying to bait him with some music here. He just says, please be
Okay,
quiet.
then surgery.
Impressive stuff. Crazy guy providing
Texture's
backup.
so
I was waiting for Texture to just swoop out of nowhere.
Power
They
Minimum.
from
Jemkin on the
Okay.
side.
So still far.
Meanwhile, you've got three
Wait, you all bang me, but
Saying it took 3 of you.
They all failed.
They did. Texture.
Texture?
Silent drop. Turn to the flash. Stealth drone going to be sent
True.
forward though.
Oh,
Instantly
TP's
gets the
out.
spot,
Okay.
And immediately makes him exit. Solid read here and understanding from RQ is
Just catch this
that
thing.
is very quick scope from Xfero.
And you want to try to re-clear this, but you don't have too many choices if you're Lakia.
Oh.
It's just the string of luck that Lakia has to have Xfero off that angle.
The trap set up here.
Oh, the grab.
Yep.
Got him.
Pulled right back over, but saturate into the smoke. Charon
The hinder.
gonna wait that out, waiting
Ash?
sit here and listen. All these players rotating in, and Ash immediately
It's
losing his life as Jemkin is the last person that you want to see right in front of you there on the site.
Xfero sees
There
two
was a
of
spot on
them.
the one.
Doesn't get any.
Good little double face here from Gen G as Texture
Okay.
finds his second. Crazy guy.
Texture gets
Take it
another.
down.
Spike planted.
It's a 3v3
3v3.
somehow. Luckiest on the
One
flank.
away from
Can get one yet
being
here.
able to deal some significant
But
damage here.
Jenkins holding it.
Is Lakia.
Oh, no, he's not.
Player just here below him. Does he check though?
Oh,
does
he didn't
not.
check.
Not yet. He's looking up.
Oh wait, that's a Vandal.
Yeah, but if
might
Vandal
just
picks
wanna
up for
save
Texture,
this.
there is a world where even if they don't get the round win, they might be able to finish off everyone on RQ so they can't carry anything over.
I mean, you won't save it, but
Still, do a good amount of damage here, but Texture
Okay.
gonna get caught unawares. Cushy. Breaking him down, and
Oh,
Charon
no, they
unable
can
to
get the
line
Vandal
up the
back.
headshot, so an
Okay.
armory buy, but
Yeah, maybe
otherwise
they should have
weapons gonna be
saved it.
juggled forward. So RQ keeping everything carried up as they now go into their bonus with a good amount of firepower.
Yeah, pretty solid round out here for RRQ. Just nice early picks. Then you death ball in, you know you've got the advantage, keeping their distances as well. Texture breeds a little bit of hope, but otherwise, smooth
Alright,
sailing for
that's fair.
RRQ, getting prepared for their bonus round. And the big question is now going to become how well they're able to keep control of that middle of the map.
DK
Not the ones with the Yoru. Gen G has a couple more options on how they want to move about on their
I'm
map.
sorry if I
Texture's gonna be
absolutely
the one to try
butchered
to hold
that.
this down, but just got a phantom to this outlaw here of Xfero. And one shot won't kill him unless it's the headshot.
Alright, what do we have?
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Texture living because
Well,
of
he
the
did get hit,
wow.
but he finds the headshot on the back end. So Xpero taken down. Very clean hit there from Texture.
And like you said, thankfully he's one of the few with the full armor. So now they get to keep stack. And during that time, Zinx takes over a forward position in mid. So good map control overall. Drone out on A main as well. That's all the information
catches
they
crazy
need,
guy as
especially
well.
after this cutoff.
He's expecting
But
that second
RRQ
layer,
I
but
need
still
to
to be
be-
found. The saturate goes out. No avail. Ash on the
Oh,
push
Ash.
forward, though. He get outdone by Cushy. Now, opportunity for RRQ to get the plant and try to get entrenched here for this post-plant.
RRQ plants.
Spot on the
So
one, the pre-fire
4v5
attempt.
for Genji.
Going
I
wide,
mean
but there's a
4v3.
spot. Caron
Okay,
now
3v3.
dead. A 3v3.
Jemkin.
Texture still at 10 HP. Which 4 Texture
Texture
still able to find
gets
value
another
though, because she's
Cushy.
going to be taken down. Now she's 2 players here on the
What?
side is
Texture?
Texture. It's crazy with the kill.
Not yet.
Not yet. Looks to clutch it.
No way!
And he's got it done.
Oh wow.
Three
Monyet.
again. 3 is just not enough for Monyet. You gotta bring the whole
Very
squad.
clean hit there from Texture.
Into
Still to be
B.
found. The saturate goes out. So much no avail. By Texture as well against the odds with the low HP bar. Now, opportunity to try to get an opening kill from Jemkin being able to find the headshot onto Caron, whittle away at the numbers. Caron now
Very
dead.
big from
It
him.
all
3v3.
leads to this. Texture still at 10 HP. Which 4 Texture still able to find value though, because she's going to be taken down. Now she's 2 players here on the
What?
side is
Texture?
Texture. Crazy with the kill.
Monyet?
Monyet
Okay.
looks to clutch it.
No
And
way!
he's got it.
Karen! Oh
wow.
no.
3.
Well,
I've seen
that's
enough.
so
Give me.
cool.
that's true.
And during that time, we can blame that on
She's
PlayStation,
going to be taken
right?
down
Yeah.
now. She's
Yeah.
plays here
Like
on the
What?
side is
Texture?
Texture.
He went to TP.
Crazy with the
So
kill.
Monyet?
Monyet
Okay.
looks to
Yeah.
clutch it.
No way!
And he's got it.
Karen!
Makes sense.
Oh
wow.
no.
3.
Well,
I've seen
that's
enough.
so
Give me.
cool.
that's true.
If any of you out there ever feel embarrassed about falling off the side of the map, it's okay.
It's
Don't
okay.
get angry at your teammates if it happens to them.
Yeah,
It can happen to some of the best players in the world.
exactly.
Yeah, it's okay if you fall off the teammate.
They just want to
I
look
mean,
like
fall off the map.
Caron.
I mean, well, if you know, but if your teammates are like falling off the map like consistently,
It's
then
fine.
maybe it's a problem.
You might want to hit the report button at that
Yeah.
point, but
But also just like, you know, don't be toxic about it.
well, overall, obviously we were kind of taken away by that blunder, but otherwise, just a quick hit from RRQ. Surgical. All covering the angles they need to, and now they've got 2 big ultimates as well. The
Saturate
Cosmic
goes
Divide
out.
and
No
the
avail.
Ultimate
Texture as
Break
well
the board.
against the odds with the low HP bar.
The stealth drone. Texture
Now,
gets stunned up.
Trying to get an
Pass
opening
sent
kill
here
for
this
Jemkin
on a
being able
long
to find the
tower.
Yeah,
headshot
good
onto Caron, whittle. For the moment though, Gen G able to hold the line and try to dissuade them. Cushy, the only one who's really made his way forward here onto the site. Hot flash going forward, it's the full connection. And as the Armageddon going to be sent, zones Ash back away.
Yeah, Armageddon.
Cosmic Divide now going to be coming through, and
Cushy
Cushy
finds
is able
Lakia.
to find Lakia after all. Texture,
Oh.
very labored spray, eventually connecting there onto Crazy
The
Guy, but it's just a
2v2.
bloodbath. Suddenly, it's 2
Zinx
players
gets to
standing
heaven.
here on both sides. Spike still being brought forward.
Divide's gonna end soon.
Divide still holding, but getting ready to expire.
Well, it's going to open up.
Dropping both players out into the
Oh.
open, but Jemkin wins the fight here from on high. Zinx finds the headshot.
Down B.
Finds himself in a 1v1 against the Terminator himself. Tap at the plant. Both playing a bit of ring around the rosy here.
30
Jemkin
seconds left.
Zinx just
playing this
holding.
patiently, but Zinx not moving a muscle. Here's the plant.
Conversion path. He's not hit.
Convergent paths, but does
Didn't get
not
hit.
connect. Jemkin able to avoid it. Up and over the top
Oh,
he
but
goes,
Zinx
and
still wins
Zinx
it. Alright.
gets the Google Play clutch to rally Gen G back.
I was a little concerned when it didn't hit, and Zinx was so confident pushing forward, but he keeps that consideration ready to swing on a swivel. Gets that clutch for the team and rounds it out. As RRQ, we have to remember 3 ults used to try to get onto the site, and they just never had full control.
Standing. One enemy
You
remaining.
consider that in the grand flow of things, it's a good economy switch up here from Gen G, slowing down the ult cycles, slowing down the creds as well.
Out
Okay.
very far forward.
Zinc.
Refract going to be taken out
Refract
towards
back.
safety. Up and over the top there. Goes
Extra
Jemkin, but
finding
he
X-Barrel.
himself looking to try to
Lock
get
here.
out.
Okay.
He's able to do so, but the rest of the team is just into the meat
Flawless from
grinder. His
Gen G.
Texture will find 3, and that's going to be a Google play. Flawless now for Gen G. Suddenly the gap is just 2 rounds.
Yeah, Zinx basically baits everybody in. Says, hey, I'm gonna refract back. It's gonna take some time for me to pick up my gun again. And RRQ just bites the bait, runs into everybody's crosshairs. And I do love the fact that Gen G do not overreact to the waylay here. That's something that a lot of players and teams are gonna have to get used to. It's saying, we can let it pass. It takes a little time for the waylay to land. And then you turn, refracts anyway. You're back in good moods to get another round victory.
3 Sheriffs and a Guardian now. Key ult advantages here, though, for Gen G. As
Oh,
Reese is just
Zinx.
slotting up, able to find Xfero
Mechanically very good.
on that corner. Drone eventually gets cleared out by Jemkin. Crazy guy.
finds Karen.
He maybe opens
now
up the
that's
A
the
side a
A
little
side
bit. Obviously, the rest of his
open.
players
Okay,
quite
he
far
gets
away,
caught.
but Locky arrives at tower and is able to shut it down.
Zinx.
Six. Oh, my God. Okay, finds the one, but then
He
eventually
gets one.
end up getting hindered.
And okay,
Locky
Lock
swoops in.
Spike down
The
mid.
kill would fall
But
to
it
5
is
HP.
Jemkin.
Jemkin now with the Guardian in
I would've
hand, and
messed
this
with
is
him.
where you really have to think about your movements if you're Gen G.
Gotta be
But
very,
they are
very
a little
careful.
bit split.
They are all split
They
up.
run the risk
Don't
of
wanna
getting
give this
giving a bunch of
Jemkin too
1v1s,
many
so I would
1v1s,
love
yeah.
to see at least 2 of them group up, which they will eventually, but it
Ash.
won't matter. Ash, lonesome holding on the B site, eventually finds his own target, gets the frag and brings them to 1 round away.
3 in a row now here
Almost
for Gen
tied.
G in reply to the 4 that RRQ got. Starting to run this one back. It's starting to become very uncomfortable for RRQ. Granted, it's just an attempt
Yes,
at a
movement.
thrifty. They still got some damage in, but looking like they're going to
Okay.
be calling timeout. Try to just go ahead and get back on the
Timeout.
tracks.
Yeah, so one of the things that's been kind of dominating them in the past couple of rounds is that mid control. Gen G able to at least put some pressure on it, and then Zinx is that mid control forward to hold it right in library. So some answer has to be given here by RRQ, and just rushing into the site hasn't worked as the counterpoint. So do they fight for it, or do they at least bait it out and then re-clear either extremity a little bit more slowly, bait the lurk to eventually come out and show its head? That's the big question. See what Jovi's choice is going to be.
One on the one, the free-fire attempt.
For Gen G.
Going wide
Coming
for
for
the
B.
spot. They're trying to assess here.
3v3.
A 3v3.
Jemkin.
You gotta Texture suspect that still. Jovi's doing some added work here on the fly. He was going to have too much of an idea of what Gen G was going to be piloting on this map.
Alright.
Well, definitely wouldn't have been this, I don't think.
She's going to be taken down now. She's still
Still
here on the
What?
side.
Rolling.
Texture. Ultimate's out of them in the previous
kill.
round.
Yeah.
Looks the clutch.
No
Throw still Chris Farrell. Crazy guy now.
Karen!
Thunder online.
Oh no.
Yeah, so immediately they're waiting for a push out.
I've seen
Left
enough,
for
give
the
me-
timeout. Otherwise, trying to see if there's reaction in mid. They are going to give it up right away, though. So that does mean there is the risk of fast rotates from Gen G. So we don't
Texture's just giving his up.
Huh.
I was playing in front of A, and he's gate crashed back across. I mean, he's watching in the mid alongside that drone, but rolling thunder towards
Okay,
tower.
rolling thunder.
Forces Lockyer away. And he immediately opens up with the Hunter's Fury, looking for a kill, looking for a tag, and will be able to find it. Crazy guy going to be
That's
taken
definitely
out.
Crazy guy.
Well, at least the rolling thunder was used to get them onto the site, so we found some value.
You don't have something like an aftershock, a fault line to
comes
try to
Texture.
clear the diffuser off. Dimensional Drift goes forward, taking this one out, trying to help them find the kill on the Jemkin, but Jemkin
Oh, this guy. is
still
so
standing,
good.
still breathing.
Okay, Karen.
These 2 kills before Karen's finally able to shut him down and bring it to a 3v3. Texture, however, gonna try to rescale, has the op, doesn't have a head mod yet, takes it clean off, because she
2v2.
gets traded at the same time.
Player
Farrell looking for the
Oh.
elimination,
1v1.
softens him up, but the kill ends up going their way.
Oh,
As
Mon,
Montiel at
yeah.
the peak will once again find 3. How many in this map alone? As the timeout call works a treat in RQ, they break the run back streak.
Yeah, just making sure that there's no easy pressure on mid, and then a fast hit onto A. Now, part of this was assisted by the Rolling Thunder. It does feel like Gen G perhaps emptying out the site a little bit preemptively to avoid getting hit by that. But they're going to be regretting that one.
Player standing.
We do see RRQ able to hold on to the post plant.
That's good. Again, good.
I think at least a third or a fourth 3K here from Moniette. RQ now one away from getting up the match point. Texture operator still in hand. Checking over here towards the center of the map, but drops down, convergent passes there. But still has the shot,
that.
reads it beautifully as Jemkin does end up falling at the spot
Ash
onto multiple
gets
down. Dips
two.
into the smoke. And Xpero just ends up getting barrel stumped as Ash looks for a third but cannot find it.
Spike down.
Texture with a second. Gen G
up
immediately
10.
reply back. 11 to 10. They want this to go to split.
They would
want to see
love
this
to
play
take us
as
to a
well.
third map, try to get that first victory at SVL. But overall, what an answer back from Gen G. Just the immediate read on the round itself. And despite being hit by the hinder, Texture realizes he can't try to wind in the angle anymore, just accepts his fate, prepares for the shot, lands it.
Enemy spike down.
With that slowdown, Ash takes his opportunity amidst the chaos.
Nice.
Well, now just a cosmic divide and no real economy. This should be Gen G tying it up.
Need that back.
Is only Zinx
Okay.
with a Vandal.
This
The
should be
site
tight
itself,
now.
you have a little bit of support from Ash.
The dash
Oh,
forward.
Okay.
Quick little bounce out. It's Ash on the pre-fire, able to find some good damage
Zinx.
on him. Yet turns back, spots one,
Only
but
gets
eventually he's going to be
one,
overwhelmed.
that's
Weapon not
Ash.
going to be
Okay,
recoverable, but
Ash
it's still
gets one.
good amount of damage done. But
Texture
Texture now
kill.
arrived, finds
Oh.
one. The cross got the quick scope.
Whoa.
Shuts
Moniette?
down the veto, turns back to find Moniette, gets the spot, wants the
Oh,
kill,
doesn't get
and
his
cannot
4K.
get it. Still just going to be Mr. 3K, not for today, it would seem. But Gen G, they tie it 11 to 11.
Transfer ready.
I think it would get this close towards the end of the second half, but now ults are continuing to come online for Gen G.
Another timeout.
It's another timeout
Oh,
call.
replay.
Yeah, looks
Okay.
like it. RRQ scratched their heads. Strat book not coming out successful so far in the past couple rounds.
Nice.
Timeout.
Last one used here for RRQ in fairly quick succession. Not wanting to see this go to OT, not wanting to see this go to split.
RRQ want to win this now.
Let's see what the adjustments are. The fast hits, the executes, it hasn't been working out. Gen G is able to avoid them and refill the site, holding those angles that are advantageous for them. So RRQ is going to need pretty much a brand fresh look in terms of overall pacing, how they use the clock, how they use the space. I would love to see them kind of keep Gen G at bay and mid for just a bit longer before they can get a little bit extra information on either extremity.
Okay. Nice to
Lot
see the
ending
fans
on this
also
one
rooting
here.
for the new guy, Zinx.
Drop this. Economy once again broken down. Gen G in pole position to close out this map.
Texture at 25 kills. Zinx falling short behind with 22.
Silent drops the rope. Salvo goes past. Stealth drone now going to be set.
Okay.
There's a flash. It's going to be enough to force the
Flash
refract.
the drone.
Some control of mid.
Forces Zinx back.
Forwarded
Now
over to
has
RRQ,
mid.
but it's still lingering nearby enough.
Yeah, they have to push forward so Zinx doesn't get any ideas.
Okay.
Panicked on the peak.
Zinx.
The other salvo
Gets
set
forced
the
up by
push
the
out into
salvo.
the open. Fantastically done from Cushy. Jemkin, of course, is able to collect the headshot.
And now they can reset if they wish, but if they're gonna go, they gotta go pretty quick.
Pushing in towards Ash.
Ash.
Quick little dissipate.
Oh,
Spots the one.
Down mid.
Manages to make it back around the corner. The saturate there. I think it
One
might
yet
have
finds
just
Lakia.
connected, I should say. It has, but
Last
Ash
player standing.
snappy with that headshot, but
Well,
just
now it's
settling. It's just
1v3
Texture
and
now
all.
left trying to rotate all the way around through this attacker spawn with an op in hand.
Yeah, there's other ways you could have played this round, but RRQ
Spike
decided to keep
planted.
it simple. Texture way ahead of it.
Out in the open.
Anyone
Okay.
else? My
Plays it a
ult.
little
Gets
bit
the
more
first.
quietly.
Crazy guy is one shot.
This crazy
so-
guy goes sprinting forward onto the side, but this has afforded him a weapon. Does have a dimensional drift if he really wanted to try to just scout this one out. Takes the gate crash, draws some attention, pushes forward, gets the spot, gets the headshot.
Oh my
And
god.
now it's just crazy guy with 11 HP.
Okay,
And
Texture!
Texture has the kill.
Wow, okay.
The defuse in hand, and Gen G get up to map point.
RRQ was supposed to win this round. They figured it out. They combated mid. They pushed forward. They took full control of it. And I honestly don't mind them keeping it simple and just say we're going to continue going towards B. The idea was there. They don't run the risk of going back to A. But it eventually pays off. That Texture's just one step too quick. Able to catch someone from the back.
One enemy remaining.
Because he never really stopped scaling.
No.
All that mid skirmishing and positioning was being gained by RQ. He was just pushing out of A main with that op.
Exactly. That op's been doing work, and he continues to have it in his hands.
Well, 1 round away from closing this out and sending us the split. 2 kills away from dropping 30. Texture, a little bit of a rough spot. Yep.
Oh no, oh no.
He didn't get it.
No, the suppress.
Okay, well, couldn't use that, so maybe not going to be dropping 30. We'll see, though, if this comes to an end.
Oh,
Yes, it will.
GNG. We're
The
going map
Giga
3.
Crossfire set up on A main. As Lakia and Zinx will mow them all down. Gen G rallying back after dropping their map of Haven. They steal away RRQs, which means that we're not done yet. Split will decide the El Clasico.
Oh, you love to see it. Going to a banger map on map 3 between 2 rival teams. Wouldn't have it any other way. And